Okay, so this first video is for solving linear equations. The second part video would be for solving the literal equation, which is formulas. I'm kind of solving a literal equation to begin with because it's not a linear equation, but these are two problems that were from your homework for Go Formative, homework number 2, so I wanted to make sure we understand how to solve for y. Please bear with me, it's a little bit grainy. I'm trying my new camera out, which is really sweet, but just bear with me. It tells me I want to solve for y, so I want to isolate y, meaning I want to get y by itself. I am going to highlight that in yellow so we don't forget which variable I'm solving for. So solving for y means I'm going to get everything away from it. So in order to move this minus 6, I'm going to add 6 to both sides. So y equals 1/4 times x plus 8 plus 6. And I could be done there, but if I want to, I could distribute this. Excuse me. So y equals 1/4 x plus 2 plus 6. Y equals 1/4 x plus 8. For this one here, I want to solve for y or x. So I want to get x by itself. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is you can do 2 different ways. I'm going to distribute the 9 through. I could divide everything by 9 first. Either way works. But I'm going to just distribute y plus 36 equals 9x minus 45 plus 45 plus 45 y equals y plus 81 equals 9x divided by 9 divided by 9 1/9 y plus 9 equals x. So that's what you're doing, is you're just solving for a variable if you have multiple parts that are needing to be combined. So we're going to distribute here first. 53 equals 3 times y is 3y. 3 times -2 is -6. -2 times -3 is -6y. -2 times -1 is a positive 2. And then what I need to do is I need to get y's by themselves. So those yellows need to combine first. So to simplify this right side, 3y minus 6y is a -3y. -6 plus 2 is a -4 equals 53 plus 4 plus 4. 57 equals -3y. Divide by -3. Divide by -3. Y equals a -19. So remember, you're trying to always isolate the variable that you are solving for. If there's only one variable in the equation, that's the variable you're solving for. So on this one here, I'm going to combine like terms. -7x minus 4x is a -11x equals 8. -2x minus 8x is a -10x plus 10x plus 10x. 8 equals -x. Divide by -1. You can multiply by -1, but I always divide by -1. Sorry, I'm trying to make this not so grainy. We'll keep working with it. We'll keep working with it. X equals -8. The next one is number 5. This is from the printout notes that's on your page. I'm going to distribute -8 times everything. -8 minus 32x. Remember, take -8 times both parts. That's what I noticed a lot of people on the homework were not doing, was distributing to both parts. Plus 7x equals -25 minus 8x. I have a lot of x's in here, so just to highlight them, make sure I know where they're at. It's just a trick that I found. Those all need to combine, and the things that are not highlighted need to combine. So plus 25 plus 25. -32 plus 7 is a 25. So I'm going to simplify this. This is going to be 13 minus 25x equals -8x plus 25x plus 25x. 13 equals 13x Oops, lost my screen. Apologize for that. Divide by 13, divide by 13, x equals 1. Last but not least, a negative distribution. If you have a negative sign on the outside, you're going to take -1 times each part. So this 4 minus 7n doesn't change, equals -8n. -1 times 8 is -8. -1 times 4 is a -4 plus 2. 4 minus 7n equals -8n minus 2. So I'm going to add 2, plus 7n, plus 7n. Combine everything onto one side. You can do multiple steps for it. If you get confused, make sure you cancel things out. 6 equals -n, divided by -1, n equals -6. The last thing I have is a story problem. Zoom out just a little bit on, zoom out. Okay, zoom out, there we go. Alyssa has $40 to spend at the fair. The cost to get in is $10, and each ride's $1.50. How many rides will she be able to go on? So the first thing is set up an equation. The total amount of money that we have is money equals what we're going to spend. So this would be cost plus $1.5 times the rides. And if you want to, just use R or X. Okay? Let's see what I can do about getting closer. Like I said, new camera, so please bear with me again. So $40 equals $10 plus 1.5 R. To get 1.5 R by itself to solve for the rides, I'm going to go minus 10, minus 10. 30 equals 1.5 R. Divide by 1.5, divide by 1.5. R equals 20 rides. So I'd either type in 20 rides or put 20 as my answer.